If you are Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, you have to be very worried and prepared for this monster team that Enzo Maresca is creating for Chelsea Football Club. Maybe I don't share Chelsea how they play, but today maybe get time and I'm analyzing how Enzo Maresca on the ball in Chelsea or prepare a very solid team and a very equipped team for the upcoming season. If only you've not really monitored the kind of performance that Chelsea put up of late. Manager Enzo Maresca take Chelsea from 6th position under Mauricio Pochettino. Now the Chelsea be placed 4th in the EPL, qualifying automatically for the UEFA Champions League. Like currently, Chelsea able the Club World Cup, and they are performing very, very, very good, scoring 14 goals in 5 matches and conceding only 3. Now, Enzo Maresca or DB in this Chelsea team, it is a one share now. Or creating a winning mentality for Chelsea Football Club. Now, Chelsea players are really having the self-belief that until it's over, it is never over. They believe in themselves, they can do it. The same winning mentality that Hans-Dieter Flick has created for the FC Barcelona Football Club. Now, when you go to FC Barcelona, until the 90 minutes is due, or until the referee blows the whistle, they believe they will come back, or they will score, or they will win, or they will not lose. And indeed, they will. That is the kind of winning mentality Enzo Maresca put up for this Chelsea team. We saw last season at some point the on and off performance, abysmal performance, but at some point in time, this man realized, no, I can be in the top 4. And indeed, they were in the top 4. Frog leaping Nottingham Forest. At some point in time, they realized, no, Nottingham will even be 2nd or 3rd or something. Chelsea be in free that position, placing 4th. Now, aside the winning mentality, Enzo Maresca, they are putting in the team, was also creating a very competitive team. Even when a player is coming from the bench, you don't see any significant changes. Oh, player we have Freeman are affected team. No, you don't see a huge significant changes in the team. That is how equipped this man is preparing the team. Again, of varying the tactics so much. His ability to vary tactics is so much. Now, in the first game of boy with Los Angeles, about 4-2-1-3 formation, with Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia as the 2 holding, and about Kopama as the number 10. In the first match against Los Angeles, this is how Enzo Maresca is able to vary the tactics so much. Now, you follow the sequence and see. Against Los Angeles in the Club World Cup in the first match, about 4-2-1-3. The 2 Moises Caicedo and then Romeo Lavia as the 2 holding. The number 10 was Kopama. First match. Follow the sequence. Against Flamengo, was about 4-2-1-3 This time round, instead of Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, no, about Caicedo and Reece James. Reece James, everyone knows he's a right back, but Obon as number 8, into about Caicedo and Reece James as the 2 holding. Now, instead of Kopama as the number 10, about Enzo Fernandez as the number 10 against Flamengo in the second match. So the same formation, but different variation in tactics. Because player behind a profile or the player able eater, what this player will give might be different from what another player will give. Into about Moises Caicedo and then Romeo Lavia in the first match against Los Angeles as the 2 holding. What Romeo Lavia and then Moises Caicedo will give is different from what Moises Caicedo and Reece James will give when playing as the 2 pivots. And Obon number 10 as Enzo Fernandez against Flamengo. But the first match was Kopama. The third match against Esperance de Tunis. This time round, instead of 4-2-1-3, there be about 4-1-2-3 variation as about here. This time round, about Romeo Lavia sitting as the base. So instead of 2 pivots, no about Caicedo Lavia first match. Second match, about Caicedo Reece James as second match. No. Third match, about only 1 base in the 4-1-2-3. So the 1 was Romeo Lavia sitting as the base. And two in front of him, no, about Enzo Fernandez and Disbury Hall. On sequence, no, that is a different tactics about in the third game. Who follow sequence now, you see first match Caicedo, Romeo Lavia as the two holding, Kopama as the number 10 in a 4-2-1-3. Second match against Flamengo, about 4-2-1-3 in LBM. This time around, it is Caicedo, Rhys James as the two holding, Enzo Fernandez as the number 10. Match 3 against Esperance de Tunis. This time around, about 4-1-2-3. One no, Romeo Lavia sitting at the base. Two, ni Enzo Fernandez, Disbury Hall. Against Benfica, about 3-4-3. Against Benfica, about 3-4-3. So Rhys James as the right back, and then Enzo Fernandez as the right wing back. Marc Cucurella as the left wing back. In possession, Enzo Beko, Cucurella Beko. Out of possession, they will draw back and then help in defense. Against Palmeiras, their last game, about 4-1-2-3 Nibium. This time round, instead of Romeo Lavia, no ball, as City the base, no, as the one, no, about Andre Santos sitting at the base. Enzo Maresca prepared very, very solid and competitive team for Chelsea Football Club. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United should watch out for this team. Real Madrid, Gonzalo Garcia. Over the years, Real Madrid players now complaining, casting now complaining so well that they don't promote their academy boys. Finally, they've promoted one after Raul Asensio, another young chap, a very prolific striker, 4 matches, 4 goals for Real Madrid in the Club World Cup. All the attributes and the qualities of a good striker. One, the positioning awareness. He's always at the right place at the right time. When you say definitely the ball will come and he will score. So he's always at the right place at the right time. Secondly, he is very clinical. Not all strikers are more very good positional awareness, not clinical. One example is Darwin Nunes. You and I know that when it comes to a player who is very good in positioning, he's one, but he's not clinical. Garcia, if you give him 2 chances, you score all the 2 goals. He has been bailing Real Madrid in all these matches in the Club World Cup. And he's very clinical as well. Now it's up to Alonso. Says season starts here. I'll keep Boyan as the number 9 and bench Mbappe, or shift Mbappe to the left, bench Vinicius Junior, or move Vinicius Junior to the right, put Mbappe on the left, and maintain the striker for them because our form per year. If Alonso bench this young chapper, it might hinder or delay his progress or progression because I can develop it. So statistics or more matches are they will be developing the confidence and then playing the league in the Champions League. But all statistics will bench now. Ube limiting the game time and then ube delay and ube hinder the progression for the club. It's up for Alonso to decide on what to do in the La Liga and then the UEFA Champions League when the season starts very soon. Then fancy, we will meet in our next video and then we discuss. We have a lot to discuss in our next video. The page still remains page side monitor on TikTok, on YouTube. Let's subscribe, like, share, and let's get interactive. You can also leave your comment. I'm out.